All right, guys. So this is the second live. This is the second live that we're gonna do. We pretty much had got restricted, so this is the restarting live that we're gonna start fresh. So let me go over what we just created. So we were able to create a planner cover that we created in Altiair Cover Studio right here, as well as the mock-up we created in Altiair Cover Studio. So this was the cover that we created, right? Hold on, let me move this so it can get out of the way because it's, hold on. Okay, it's a little crooked, but I guess it'll be all right. Okay, so this was the cover that we created, right, in the Altier Cover Studio, and then we created the tabs in the Planner Studio, right? We created the tabs in the Planner Studio. So now we're about to create another page in the Planner Studio for the other pages that we have here. So as you can see, this is the monthly layout, this is the weekly, this is the daily, and this is the goals. And then we have these up here at the top as well. So that is what we're going to be working on today. We already worked on the monthly page, so next we're going to do a weekly page. So next we're going to do a weekly page. Just trying to wait here for a little more people to come in. And we're currently in the same planner studio that we were in before. So we're going to keep our stuff the same. We're only going to change a few things to make it weekly, and then we're going to generate it from there. And that's how we're going to actually get what we need to get, okay? Because you want to make sure you're keeping everything complimentary, everything on brand, everything. Right, exactly. So let me see. TikTok had restricted my live before, so I'm just trying to wait in here for everybody to come back in so that we can go ahead and get started. So we're about to jump in. So we're about to jump in, guys. So what we're doing today is we're talking about creating digital planners and digital journals. I was in another live, but TikTok ended up restricting it, so I'm starting over. But what we have created so far is we created the cover on the Altier Cover Studio. We created the planner page here, and we also created the mock-up. The mock-up and the cover was created on Altier Cover Studio. The planner page was created on Altier Planner Studio. So that is what we're in right now. We're actually going to continue from where we left off to create the weekly and the other layouts, right? So that is what we're going to do. So right now we already have the monthly layout. So we're going to go ahead and create the weekly and the daily and all of the other ones that is here. So we have to create a monthly, a weekly, a daily, a goals, and then we have to create the ones on the top as well. So I was just waiting for people to come in so that they won't miss it, but I might just go ahead and get into it. I'm not sure what's going on with my TikTok because we still only have one person in here. I don't know what's going on. Okay, Tess joined. Okay, so Tess is back. What number do y'all... Okay, there it go. It's starting to change now. Okay, at first I was like, is something glitching? Okay, I was worried at first. So now it's starting to change. So maybe we're getting right. Okay, guys. So what we're doing today is we're going to go over how you're going to be able to create digital planners and journals the easy way. So before, I was on another live and the live got restricted, so we are opened up another live so we can be able to continue from where we left off, right? So what we created was we created this cover right here. Thank you, Tess, for the likes. We created this cover right here with the Altiair Cover Studio. We created the tabs. We created the layout. We created everything right here, right? Let me actually write this down. Let me write this in my documents for updates to add here. Hold on, y'all. Go back to it. What is it? Pray, wait, trust. Pray, wait, trust. I'm typing something, y'all. Give me a second. All right. Let me put a star here so I can know. Star. 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 All right, guys. So we're going to be going over that. So let me go back to it here. So we're going to be going over that. I was waiting for people to come in, but we're going to be going over how to create digital planners and journals. So we're going to just be continuing because this is a refresh live. So we're going to continue from where we left off. Good morning, love. We're going to be continuing from where we left off from the beginning. So right now we're going over how you're going to be able to create a digital planner or digital journals, right? So what we were able to do was we created the cover right here. We created the cover with the Altiair Cover Studio. We created the tabs. We created everything, the coils, everything with the Altiair Cover Studio, right? And we also created this mock-up with the Altiair Cover Studio as well, right? So now we're working on the planner pages. We're working on the interior pages of the digital planner that we're creating. So we're working on the planner pages. So if you missed the beginning of the live because I had to get off and restart the live, then stay tuned. Stay tuned and just pay attention. If you missed the beginning, it might be a little confusing to you, but don't worry. We're going to get it together. Welcome back, Empress. So we're going to get it together. So guys, everybody that was in here from the previous live, everybody that was in here from the previous live, hold on, y'all. Where is it at? Okay, right here. Everybody, hey, everybody that was in here from the previous live. So we're going to keep all of these settings the same because we want the page layout to look the same, right? We want to keep the fluidity or we want to keep the vibe of the style, everything the same. So we're going to keep our custom we're going to keep our custom palette. We're going to keep everything that we chose here the same. We're going to keep our description. We're going to keep everything that we chose here the same. Now we are going to change some things because right now we have to create a weekly layout, right? We have to create the weekly page, right? Because if you see right here on the cover page that we created with the Cover Studio, if you see right here, we have a monthly. We did our monthly page. We also have a weekly, a daily, and a goals. So that means we need to create a weekly page now, right? We need to create a weekly page. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and work on creating our weekly page for this example. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, and where it says planner type, we're going to do weekly planning because we're creating a weekly planner page, right? And then for our template type, we're going to go over to weekly as well because this is selected monthly from the last time when we did it. So we're going to go to weekly planning, and we're going to decide what kind of weekly planner do we want. Do we want a vertical layout? Do we want a horizontal? Do we want hourly, weekly? Do we want a faith weekly? Because we are working on a prayer journal, a prayer planner, or journal, whichever one you want to call it. Right? And we also have weekly layouts down here as well. We have a weekly dashboard, weekly note layout. Exactly. Week on 2 pages, horizontal week. So what we're going to do, I think I'm going to do a time blocking weekly. I'm going to do a time blocking weekly for this example, right? And for the page size, I'm going to keep it the same size to match the actual pages that we had before, which is the 8.5 by 11 inches portrait. Okay, and for the page format, we're going to keep it at single page like we had it before. So we're going to keep that because we're creating a single page portrait digital planner, right? And for the planner format, we're going to keep it at hyperlink planner mode. We're going to keep that at the same, right? We're going to keep everything the same there. For the page layout, we're going to keep it at auto. For the match the coils from the Altiair cover studio. So right now we're in the planner studio. So we're going to keep it at match the coils from the Altiair cover studio. We're going to keep that the same. Right? We're going to keep that the same. Now, for the layout style, we have classic. And we're going to keep the match the coils the same from the Altiair cover studio. So we already went over that as well at the beginning of the live. So sorry if you missed it. We're going to keep that the same. Now for the layout style, we're going to change this because remember, we're doing a weekly layout, not a monthly. We're doing a weekly this time. So what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down to the weekly layouts, and we're going to select which kind of weekly layout style do we want. So I'm going to keep it on theme, and I'm going to select the time blocking weekly layout because that is what we're going to do for this example. Now the style aesthetic, we're going to keep the same because we want our pages to match up, right? We want to have the same vibe. We want our pages to match, and we're going to keep it on the custom hex codes. We're going to keep the color palette that we grabbed from Pinterest. So we came over here and we put it in Canva, and we grabbed the color palette, and we took all of the colors from this color palette. And this is the color palette of our planner that we chose for our cover. And we're going to keep that same color palette for our planner pages, right? So if y'all need to know how to select the color palette on Canva, put a 1 in the chat. If not, I will continue on with the next steps. If nobody puts a 1 in the chat, I will assume that y'all already know how to do it. Okay, so I guess y'all already know how to select the color palette option to get the custom hex codes. So we're not going to go over that since nobody put a 1 in the chat. So y'all should be good on that. So that's good. All right, so let's go back to the Planner Studio. So what you're going to do is you're going to copy all of those hex codes and you're going to put them here, right? So once you have the hex codes in there, we're going to disregard the build the custom palette for this one. So we're going to disregard that. We're going to do no tabs for this because this is the in standard tabs. So you're not going to do that. And we're going to match the tabs from the cover studio. So we're going to leave that blank, right? And that's going to automatically turn this off. For the match cover tabs from the Altiair cover studio, we're going to click yes because we are going to match it. So we're going to keep that the same. Did you create the Planner Studio? Sorry, I'm new here. Yes, I created it, love. I created it from scratch. I created all the studios. So I have a cover studio, I have a planner studio, and I have a color studio. So let me show you some examples of what I created with all of them. So this is my color studio where I created different. So in the color studio, you can create mock-ups. You can create interior coloring pages. You can create the front and back cover. You can create all of that in the color studio. Excuse me. So These are also, this is a Father's Day interior coloring book that we did on live. We also did the print also on the Altiair Color Studio. We created the print to print it out for a paperback. We did a mandala Black Girl Magic type of coloring book. I did this one off live, and I chose what I wanted it to have on the page. I told it that I wanted her to hold a Black Lives Matter sign, so we did that one. We did a K-pop one as well, and this is the mock-up that all of this was done in the Altiair Color Studio. So we did all of this in the Altiair Color Studio. This is an animal coloring book that we did. We did this one on live. We did a nurse one as well. So we did all of this in the Color Studio. We've been going over Color Studio for the last 2 days because it was on sale for $67, but now it's at full price because the sale is gone. So now it's $150. So everybody that was able to get the Color Studio, y'all did good because I told y'all it was going up. Y'all didn't believe me. So the ones that missed out, I'm sorry. But yes, this is the Color Studio. Now let me show you the cover studio. So the cover studio, these are stuff that we created in the cover studio. Thanks for the likes, love. Let's get this live up to 10K likes. Let's get this live up to 10K likes. So this is some stuff that we created in the cover studio, right? This is print. This is one we did for Amazon KDP print. This is a digital one, another print, digital. This is a landscape one that we did. So we literally did all of this in the Altiair cover studio, right? So we also just went over the cover studio. So y'all might have missed that. But if you missed that, you can definitely catch me in the next live and we will be going over that again. So now you can get access to the cover studio by itself. You can get access to the planner studio by itself, or you can get the ultimate creator bundle, which is them two together. Or you can get access to the Color Studio by itself. Where are you creating your designs, dear? Hi, Sir Marcus. So I create my designs with the software that I created for myself. So I created 3 studios I have live in my... Right now, I'm also working on a 4th studio, but that one is not live yet. But I have 3 studios that I created. They're all one-time payments. And I created the software to be able to create the digital cover and digital planner and journal covers, as well as paperback covers and journal covers. And then I created the planner one that creates the planner pages. So we just created this one on live together. So this is the one that we're going to be mimicking. So these are some of the other ones before I show you that. This is some of the other ones that was created with the Planner Studio. So these are some layouts that was created with the Altiair Planner Studio, which is what we're in right now and what we're going over right now. So these are some layouts that were created with the Planner Studio. All right. And we also do landscape as well. As you can see, this is a landscape view. So yes, y'all get the point, right? So now, that is those. So let me show you the one that we're actually working on in today's live. So this is the one we're working on billing out in today's live that I'm going over in today's live. So as you can see, we created our mock-up and our cover in the Altiair Cover Studio. And then we're creating our pages in the Altiair Planner Studio, right? So that is what we're doing right now. We created our pages in the Altiair Planner Studio. So this is the page that we created for our prayer planner or journal that we're working on. This is the page we did undated, and these are the tabs. As you notice, the tabs from the planner cover and the pages are completely the same. All of this is possible with the cover and the cover and the Planner Studio. So if you get the bundle, you'll be able to do this. If you get the bundle. Now, if you get them separate, you'll be able to create covers with the Cover Studio, and you'll be able to create planner pages for print and digital with the planner one. All right, so that is what we're in right now. We're in the Altiair Planner Studio. So guys, let's scroll down here. So we're going to keep everything else the same. We're going to keep it undated, right? And for this time, I'm going to leave this part blank so y'all can see what I meant by the, if you leave this blank, it won't show the date. It will have an option for them to actually put in the date. So we're going to leave the month and the year blank, and we're going to take off monthly header section because we don't want a header section for this example because I want to show y'all the options. So in this one, we chose month and header so it can have a month and header section. So in this one, we took it off. So it's not going to have a month and header section for this example. So they're going to have to write in the month or year if they want to write that in there, right? So we're going to uncheck that for this layout. And we're going to keep it at undated. We're going to keep it at Sunday start. We're not going to put anything in here because we unchecked the month and year. So we're not going to include that, right? We're going to keep everything else. We're going to take off prayer requests and scriptures for the weekly layout because we had that on the monthly layout. So now we're going to put something else on the weekly. So let's do gratitude and let's do mood tracker. And you can also add custom sections to your layout here if you would like. So now these are the decorations that you can add. So we're going to keep the same decorations because we want to keep the vibe. We want to keep everything the same. So we're going to keep the same decorations, right? And you can also add custom decorations here, but I'm going to leave that part blank for now. We're going to keep all of the same style because we want to keep everything the same. We want the page to match. We want everything to match up, right? We want everything to match up. So we're going to keep this part the same. We're going to click generate prompt. As you can see, the prompt has been generated. So now what we're going to do is we're going to try to say audio good on your end. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to scroll up here. We're going to scroll up, right? We're going to scroll up and we're going to copy our prompt right here. We're going to copy it. We're going to copy our prompt. Our prompt has been copied. We're going to go back to chat, and the same chat that we've been working on, the cover and everything else that we've been working on with the Altiair cover studio and the Altiair Planner Studio now. So we're going to come back to that same chat so chat can know what we're working on, so he could know that we're going to keep the vibes. And we're going to come right here and we're going to go to create image. And then we're going to paste in the prompt that we got from the Altiair Planner Studio. We're going to paste that prompt in here. And then after we paste that prompt in that we got from the Altiair Planner Studio, we're going to send it. We're going to send it, and then chat is going to start creating it. Now you can use any AI platform you would like. You can use chat, you can use Grok, you can use anyone, whatever you want. So we're going to wait on that to finish for our layout for our weekly page, right? So I'm also going to show y'all how y'all can link it and create it and make it workable, right? I'm going to show y'all how y'all can make it workable as well. So we're waiting now for it to give us our layout that we gave the prompt from the Altiair Planner Studio. We put in the prompt from the Altiair Planner Studio. So now we're getting the output from the Altiair Planner Studio of everything that we asked for, all of the settings, everything that we asked for. So we're waiting on that now. We're waiting on that now. Thanks for the follows and the likes, guys. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Can we get to 10K likes? It's almost finished. All right, guys. Are y'all ready to see what we just got from the Altiair Planner Studio? Are y'all ready to see our weekly layout? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all are ready to see our weekly layout. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all are ready to see the weekly layout. Mama says 1. Empress says 1. All right, guys. I'm about to show y'all. Can y'all tap the screen and share the live out for me? Tap the screen and share the live, y'all. Tap the screen and share the live. tap the screen and share the live. So if you don't have anyone to share it to, you can also click copy link and that will count as one as well. Okay, so this is what we got from the Altiair Planner Studio. This is the layout. This is the design. This is everything that we got from the Altiair Planner Studio, right? So as you can see, like I said, I selected no date. I selected no header. Remember, if you come back to the Altiair Planner Studio, for the month header, I unselected it for this one. So as you can see, the month and year, I unselected it. So since I unselected the month and year, I didn't add in a month or a year, right? So if we come back to the actual image here, hold on. If we come back to the actual image, as you can see, it says week of. So there would put the week of right there, right? And it would say, this says focus for the week. And I asked for a time blocking weekly layout, right? So as you can see, they can write in their times and they have the days right here. And we did undated. So it's not dated. And then we have our mood tracker and our gratitude that we said right here on the side. And we also have some other ones here as well. It kept our tabs, as you can see here, and it kept our coils from the Altiair that we got from the Altiair Cover Studio. And then we was able to create our planner page in the Altiair Planner Studio. So that is how we were able to get this, guys. That is how we were able to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and download this. All right, I'm going to go ahead and download it. Right. And then now let's pull up our cover again. Okay, so now as you can see, we have a monthly, we have a weekly. So the next page is the daily. So the next layout is the daily. So now we need to create a daily layout, right? We need to create a daily layout. Thanks for the follow, love. So what we're going to do, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the Altiair. Oh, wait, did I download it? I don't think I did. Let me see. No, I didn't download it. So first I need to, or did I download it? Let me check my downloads. Okay, I did download it. So I'm going to move it over here to the 2026 planner so we can have all our tabs when we get ready to upscale them. Okay. And we're going to use our upscaling on the website, which is not released yet, but I'm just working on building it out and making sure everything is perfect. But I'm going to test it out on the live. So now we need to do our daily page. So we're going to go back to the Planner Studio. We're going to keep everything the same, except we're going to change the layout. So we're going to go over here, and when it says weekly planning, we're going to do daily. Right? And for the time blocking type, or for the template type, sorry, not time blocking type. For the template type, we're going to go to the daily ones. So we're going to do daily. We can do 24-hour daily. We can do simple daily, and we can do hourly. We can do daily gratitude. I'm going to do hourly daily. We're going to do an hourly daily layout. We're going to do an hourly daily layout, right? Hold on, y'all. My husband just texted me. 1 second. Okay. So we're going to do an hourly daily layout. We're going to keep the page size the same. We're going to keep the formatting the same. And we're going to keep the planner format style the same. Right? If y'all missed the beginning of the live, y'all can go ahead and follow me and catch me on the next live where we actually went into this stuff in details. We're going to keep the page layout as auto. We're going to keep match coils from Altiair Studio. We're going to keep the description of the coils the same. We're going to keep the layout style the same, the style aesthetic, the custom palette, the custom color palette that we put in here, we're going to keep all of that the same because we want our pages to match. We want them to coordinate. We want them to match the cover. We want everything to flow and look coordinated. So we're going to keep all of that the same. We're going to come down to match cover tabs from Altiair Color Studio. We're going to also keep that the same. Right, so now we get to the part. So we're making a daily layout, right? We're making a daily layout. So we can do undated and we can do Sunday start, or we can do dated, right? So for this example, we're going to do undated because if you look at our cover, right, we didn't do the tabs where we did January, February, March, April. We didn't do those tabs, right? For like the monthly or the daily. We didn't do those tabs. So we're doing daily. So what we're going to do for the daily is we're going to do undated, or should we do dated? I'm going to do a dated one just to show y'all what it would look like. So for this example, I'm going to do a dated one just to show y'all what it would look like. So for this example, we're going to do dated because we did undated. We also did dated as well. So I'm going to do a dated. We're going to go to dated. I'm going to keep it at Sunday start. For the month, I'm going to put June. And for the year, I'm going to put 2026. Okay. And now, since we're doing a dated one, I'm going to turn on the month and year header because I want the month and year header to show. Now, since we're doing a daily one, I'm going to turn off mood tracker. I'm going to turn off gratitude tracker. I'm going to put on water tracker though. I'm going to add a water tracker section to our layout, right? Now, you can add a custom section here if you would like to your layout, but we're going to leave that alone and we're not going to add that. Now, for the decorations, I'm going to keep everything the same. We want our layouts to match, guys. We want our layouts to match. You want the layouts to match the cover, right? That is the vibe. We want the layouts to match, so we're going to keep that the same. You can also add a custom decoration here if you would like, but we're going to leave that alone. All of the box style, the divider style, the writing area, we're going to keep all of that the same. Why? Because we want it to be like in the same style, the same vibes. We're only changing a little bit of stuff just so we can match the vibe and everything can coordinate and match our cover, right? So we're going to then click generate prompt. As you can see, the prompt has been generated here. So we're going to scroll up. We're going to click copy prompt. The prompt has been copied. So we're going to go back to our chat where we was pasting all of our prompts from. We're going to paste our prompt that we got from the Altiair Planner Studio. We're going to then come over here. We're going to click create image so chat knows that we need an image. Then we're going to send it. And now we're going to have our daily layout. Now, the last part of our planner on that side, let's look at our page again that we created in the Altiair Cover Studio. So the planner that we created in the Cover Studio, the last one is goals. That is the last tab right here is goals. So now we're going to create a goals page. And then after that, we will be done with this side. We will be done with all of our templates that we need on this side, right? We will be done. So after this, I'm going to show y'all, there's a software that we're working on building out on the site where you're able to do bulk upscaling as well as link all of your digital planners and products that you have. We're working on that. So I'm going to go into that briefly today. It's not released yet. It is not released. That will be a monthly. The other ones, all of our other studios are a one-time payment, but that will be a monthly. Okay, so we're going to do these on live right here. We're going to do these on live. And once I come back later on today, we'll do the top row. We'll do the top row tab. So right now, I'm going to show y'all these tabs. Right, so we're going to create our last page right here. And then I'm going to show y'all how to upscale the images and start linking them, right? So that's what we're going to do. So we're currently waiting on chat because we just created our prompt in the Planner Studio. So we're waiting for chat to give it to us. Okay, I think chat is done. with our prompt that we gave it from the Planner Studio. So who is ready to see what we got from the Planner Studio? Who is ready to see the layout that we got from the Planner Studio for our planner page? Put a 1 in the chat if you are ready to see the layout that we got. So first I'm going to show y'all what we created so far. So far, good morning, studio. So far we created together on live, we created the cover for our digital planner. Thank you for the daily heart me. We created the cover for our digital planner in Altiair Cover Studio, right? As you can see, we have our little charm. Keep eye on all the details. Keep eye on all the details. Keep eye on every detail. You see the little charm, the little prayer charm, the cross charm. We have our tabs, our coils. We have our tabs here. So keep track on every detail, right? So now, boom. We have our mock-up that we also created in the Cover Studio. And this is one of our pages that we created with the Planner Studio. This is one of our pages, right? This is our weekly page. This is our monthly. This is our weekly, right? So this is a dated monthly with the month header and year header. This is a weekly time blocking layout with no month and year and undated, right? And now we're working on our daily layout. So are y'all ready to see the daily layout that we got from the Altiair Planner Studio? Put a 1 in the chat if you would like to see the daily layout. Put a 1 in the chat. Studio says 1. Okay. Thank you for the live, Diamond. Diamond says 1. Okay, so we got some people that want to see it. Empress says 1. All right, so we're going to show y'all. So this is our daily layout, and we chose the hourly layout for the daily. As you can see, it kept our coils the same. It kept our charm the same. It kept our tabs the same. It kept our tabs the same. And it gave us everything that we asked for in our layout, right? It gave us everything. I asked for a water tracker. It gave it to me. I asked for a mood tracker. It gave it to me. So it gave us everything that we asked for, right? Now, this is why it is very important to have the Altiair Cover Studio as well as the Planner Studio if you're trying to create digital planners, right? You can also use this for print if you would like. It's just going to have to print like this. It can be like a style aesthetic. You can just put it on the paperback pages and you can design it like this. So you can also use this for print if you want. Or you can remove the tabs and remove the coils and just have the layout itself. So it's totally up to you. We created it super customizable. We created it super customizable for you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download this daily page, right? I'm going to go ahead and download it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it over here to our 2026 prayer planner, because right now we're going to put all of our files here so we can have them organized. So when we're getting ready to link it, we're going to have it linked, right? So the last page that I'm going to do on live for this section is the goals page. We're not doing the top one right now. We're going to do the top one later. Or I'll see. We'll decide. I'll decide in a few. But we're going to do, it depends on how TikTok do with my live, if it pushes it out or not. So if y'all want me to stay on and do the top part, y'all better type the screen and share the live. Because if not, I'm going to be getting off after I show y'all how to hyperlink this side. Okay? And I'll come back on later. But yeah. So right here, we have the goals one, right? So right now, I'm going to actually create a goals layout right here for the planner template. I'm going to create a goals layout. So that is what we're going to do. So we're going to go back to the Altiair Planner Studio so we can go ahead and create our goals layout so we can link to this page right here. Right? So that is what we're going to do. So right now, I'm going to go back to the Altiair Planner Studio. Right? So we're back over here in the Altiair Planner Studio. Right? So what I'm going to do is now we're creating a goals page, right? We're creating a goals page. So what we want to do is we're going to change the planner type. We're going to change the planner type to goal planning because we're creating a goal page. So we're going to change the planner type to goals planning. We're going to change the template type now, right? We're going to change the template type And we're going to switch down to goals planning right here. And we're going to pick what type of goal page, what type of goal layout do we want? Do we want weekly goals? Do we want monthly goals? Do we want SMART goals? Do we want goal breakdown? Do we want milestones? Do we want rewards? Do we want reflection? Do we want a vision board of our goals? What type of goals layout do we want? So I'm going to go with a SMART goals layout. A SMART goals layout, right? We're going to keep the page size the same because we want everything to match and be coordinated. So the same page size that we selected in the previous example, we're going to keep that the same. The same page format, we're going to keep that the same. The page format style, we're going to keep that the same, right? Because we want everything to coordinate, right? We want our pages to coordinate. So the page layout columns, we're going to keep it at auto. For the coil binding, we're going to keep the match coil from Altiair Cover Studio because we want to match the coils from the Cover Studio. So we created, if y'all don't know what the Cover Studio is, the Cover Studio is another software that I have on my website, whereas it creates digital planner and journal covers as well as print, right? So this is what we created in the Cover Studio, right? So this is pretty much saying we want to match the coils from the same cover that we created in the Cover Studio. And we have the same thing for the tabs as well. The same option in the Planner Studio to match the tabs to the same cover that we created in the Cover Studio. So that is what that means. So we're going to keep all of that the same because we definitely want it to match. We want to have a synced layout. We want everything to match, everything to be perfect, right? So then under layout style, we're going to change this because we're not doing a weekly layout anymore. We're doing a goals page, right? So we don't need a weekly layout if we're doing a goals page, right? So we're going to scroll down till we see goals and productivity. We're going to choose the same goal layout to keep it the same, keep it matching. So I'm going to do the SMART goals layout style. For the style aesthetic and the custom hex code, we're going to keep it the same. So you can come over here and you can choose from different color palettes that we have, but we're going to keep it at custom because we want to match the same exact color palette that we chose for our cover, right? So this is our color palette right here. We're going to keep all of that the same. We're not going to change anything, okay? So now we're going to scroll down where it says build a custom palette. We're going to leave all of this off, because we're going to pull from this custom color palette right here that we chose, right? So we're going to leave that off. We're going to scroll down here where it says tabs. This is the internal tabs. We're going to select no tabs. Don't worry, you're going to have tabs, but for the internal tabs, we're going to turn them off. So we're going to select no, and under custom tabs, it's going to automatically turn this off for that. And then you're going to come down to match cover tabs from Altiair Cover Studio because we want to match the tabs from our cover that we created with the Cover Studio. So as you can see, we want to match these tabs that we created with the Cover Studio. So we're going to turn this on so we can match the tabs that we created with this was created with the Cover Studio. So now we're in the Planner Studio, right? So we're going to match the tabs exactly. We're going to keep that on and we're going to keep our description here that we got. So now this is the layout, right? So we have a goals layout, right? This is what we're creating, a SMART goals layout. So do we want it to be dated or undated? Do y'all want to see a dated version or a undated version? Thanks for the follow, love. Do y'all want to see a dated or a undated version? Put dated or undated in the chat. Dated or undated in the chat. Dated. Okay. Empress loves the dated. She's like, we're going to keep the dated. Okay. So we're going to keep everything the same then. So we're going to do a dated layout. We're going to keep it at a Sunday start because we want everything to flow. So if you chose Sunday start for your design in the beginning, then you're going to keep it at Sunday start. Okay. And then we're going to keep the same month here just for this example. We're going to keep the same month. So we're going to keep June 2026. You can put any month, any year in here. So we're going to keep the month and year header since we're doing dated. And this is a goals layout. This is a SMART goals layout. We're going to turn off water tracker because we already have one on one of our other layouts. We're just going to keep this one simple. We're going to just keep it the month and the year, and we're going to keep it the SMART goals layout. So that's all we're going to add. You can add a custom section here if you would like onto your layout, but we're not going to add one. We're going to just use the month and year header. So now for our decorations, we're going to keep our decorations the same because we want everything to what? Be coordinated. We want everything to what? Be coordinated. So we're going to keep it the same. So you can also add custom decorations here, but we're going to leave that off. Now, all of our box style, our divider style, our writing area density, we're going to keep all of that the same that we selected. We're going to keep that the same. Now here, this is where you put your extra notes, right? Good morning, KK's Creations. This is where you put your extra notes for your planner pages, right? If you want any extra details that we might not have included here, and you would definitely like that, you would just put that here. We're going to leave that blank because we have everything that we need. So we're going to keep that blank. So we're going to click generate prompt. As you can see, it's generated. So now we're going to come over here and we're going to copy our goals page, planner page layout prompt that we got from Altiair Planner Studio. So we're going to go ahead and copy that. All right, so we're going to click copy prompt. We're going to come to chat and paste our prompt that we got from the Planner Studio. Wait, guys, I'm trying to see, did I download this daily layout? Let me see. Did I download it? Okay, yes, I did. I downloaded it. Okay. I downloaded it. So we're going to get out of this. We're going to come here. We're going to click image. We're going to paste the prompt that we got from the Altiair Planner Studio. And we're going to send it. And then it's going to work on our goals page. And after we create this page, I'm going to show y'all how y'all can link it as well. So we're going to wait for chat to come back with the actual image that we got from the prompt from the Altiair Planner Studio. And I'm going to show y'all, as y'all can see, everything is matching. Everything is matching so far, right? So this is our cover right here. This is our cover. This was our mock-up that we got. We created both of these with the Altiair Cover Studio. This is our actual monthly layout that we created. This is our actual daily layout that we created. I feel like I'm missing one. Did I not download one of them? Let me see. Which one is this? I didn't download one of them. This is the weekly, so I didn't download the daily. This is the weekly. This is the monthly. So let me download the daily because I forgot to download it. So let me go ahead and download that while we're waiting on chat. So let me go ahead and download this. Yeah, I think this was the daily. Yes, this is the daily right here because it's shown by the hour. So we're going to download this. Okay, I'm going to save it to my planner pages. I mean, not my planner pages, my prayer planners, because I want to keep all of this in the same file when we get ready to upscale it. Right? So let's see if chat has finished with our prompt that we gave it from the Altiair Planner Studio. And guys, so it is done. So this is what we got from our prompt from the Altiair Planner Studio. Everything is matching. The tabs is matching. The coils is matching. The layout is perfect. Everything is perfect, guys. Boom. This is it. This is what we got, guys. When you can create planner covers, planner templates and layouts like this, like in minutes, like I'm mind blown at this point. Mind blown. So this is our layout, guys. So I'm going to download this. I'm going to save it to our layouts right here. Okay. So that is downloaded. So the next step after you have your cover from the Altiair Cover Studio, you have your planner pages that you got from the Altiair Planner Studio. You can also get the bundle. If you're interested, y'all can get the bundle where you get the planner and the cover studio together. And it's also discounted. It's a bundle discount, or you can get them separately if you don't want to get them together. We do have a deal going on here with Klarna where you can get it for $0 down today, and then after it's a 2168 PAY mint plan. So yeah, so I'm going to show y'all how to get access to that if you're interested, and then we're going to show you how to hyperlink it. So how you're going to get access is you're going to click my face right here. You're going to click my face. You're going to click it again. It's going to pop up right here. You're going to click it again, right? You're going to click it again. Then it's going to take you to my profile right here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click right here. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to click it. Okay. If you want my LIV recordings, if you want my live recordings, I don't know why I spelled LIV. I was about to say LIVE. If you want my live recordings, you would come here, you would subscribe. And I just started posting my live recordings yesterday because people said they were interested. You can click here. If you want to get access to the cover studio, which is where we created all of these covers right here. We created this one together today on live, right? We created this cover on live with the cover studio. And we also created this mock-up also in the cover studio, right? All of this was created in the cover studio. Now, that is what the cover studio can do. If you want the planner studio, this is it by itself, right? The planner studio is what is going to give you these pages. Right? These are all the different layouts here. And if you want the bundle with the planner and the cover studio together, this is the bundle. It is discounted. It's a bundle deal, so it's not the full. If you pay this separately, it's going to be more than if you got this. This is discounted slightly. And then we have our color studio. Yesterday it was on sale for $67, but today it is regular price. So it went to regular price. So if you missed this sale that we was running for the 2 days, I'm sorry. It's actually regular price now. Okay, so let's get into it. So first up, in print and also in digital, you need to upscale your images, right? You need to upscale your images. So we are currently working on building out a software on the site where you are able to upscale as well as create digital planners right there on the site to make it easier for y'all. So we're working on that. We're still building it out in the back end, but I'm going to go over it to test it out today on live. So we're going to test it out together today, and I'm going to write down any hiccups that I see. So it is not finalized at all. You do not have access to it. On the back end, you're going to see it. It's going to say coming soon, but you're not going to be able to access it. So first, we're going to go to our site. We're going to sign in. You're going to sign in, and then you're going to be brought to this screen. You're going to see all of your studios right here, right? So this is the cover studio. This is where we just created that cover that I showed you. So that is where we created this cover right here. That is where we created this cover right here, which is our prayer cover, right? And we also created these covers with the cover studio as well. We also created these covers. It has the months on the side here. We also created these covers, right? This is a print. This was a print one that we did for Amazon. This is another print one. This is a digital one. So you get the point, right? All of these were created. This is a landscape one with the cover studio, right? Yes, love. I definitely do, love. I definitely do. I'm not sure why it's filtering your comments, so I'm going to approve it. But yes, love, I definitely got it. So I don't have to do the DM no more. Yep. Thank you for that, love. So yes. So this is some of the covers that we created with the cover studio. Yep, this is some of it that we created, guys. All of this, all of this, all of this, all of this is literally what we created. This is, I love this. It's a butterfly one. This is a nut. Oops, we done zoomed in, y'all. We done zoomed in. This is another one. But yeah, you get the point, right? Y'all get the point. So that is the cover studio. Now, the planner studio. This is the planner studio right here. And what the planner studio creates, this is what we just created with the planner studio on live. We just created these for our digital planner that we're going to be hyperlinking and upscaling, all from Altiair Studio, all in one. The upscaler and the digital, to add the links that we have on the site, it is not released yet. It is not released yet. We're still working on that in the back end. We will let y'all know when it is released. So that is some of the planner pages that we're creating for this. So this is some more that we created with the Planner Studio, guys. So all of these were created with the Planner Studio. Right? All of these were created with the Planner Studio. And this is a landscape one. So yes, y'all get the point, right? So that is that. Now let's get into how we're going. The next step on how we have some of our files for our we have our cover for our digital planner. We have some of our planner pages, right? So the next step is to upscale. That is the next step, is to upscale. Thank you for the shares, Just Jackie. Y'all, can y'all tap the screen and share the live? Let's get to 20K likes, please. Can y'all please get me to 20K likes, please? I'm giving y'all valuable information that's going to teach y'all how to do stuff very easily, very easily. It's not no longer taking hours and hours and hours and hours to create covers and journals. It's not taking hours and hours. Also, if you're not following me, go ahead and follow me. I teach y'all how to create digital planners and covers as well. And I teach you how to create print planners and journals as well. So we recently went over print already, so that's why we're going over the digital now. Also, I'm starting to save my lives now. So if you go to the LINKMIBIO, if you click right here, I'm starting to now save my lives because y'all asked me for the recordings of my lives. So I'm putting them in here now, so you can just subscribe and then you'll be notified. Turn on your post notification and you'll be notified when I post one of my lives. So if you need to check a recording, if you missed something, you need to come back, you can come here and check it. Okay. All right. So that is that. So now those is the Altiair Cover Studio and the Altiair Planner Studio. You can get this as a bundle if you would like. If you wanted to get it as a bundle, you can get it for $0. Yes. Yes, love. That's YT. Yes, love. You can get it for $0 down today, right? You can get it for $0 down today, and then you can get a PAY mint plan on Klarna, and it would be $0 down today, and the lowest would be 21. I think it's 21.68 a month. So it's totally up to you what y'all want to do. Right, and we also have a color studio which creates coloring books. It creates the full wrap cover for Amazon KDP print. It also does digital coloring books as well. So let me show y'all my coloring studio really quick before we get into hyperlinking this planner. Right, so let me show y'all my coloring pages. Right, so we recently created this one on live. This was a mock-up that we also created in the same color studio. So this is the mock-up for our coloring book. This is actually the page interior that we created for our coloring book. And this is also the other page. So this is the interior pages of our coloring book. And this is the spine. We also created this in the color studio for print, to do a print paperback coloring book. This is a Black Girl Magic type of vibe for a mandala type of style that we did as well with the color studio. This is the pages, right? We also did a K-pop one. This is the one we did for the animal coloring book. So we recently went over this on live. So right now we're doing digital planners. We will touch base on this again. So if you're not following me and you want to see how we were able to do this, just go ahead and shoot me a follow. And then you will be able to see all of the actual steps on how to get this, as well as I record my lives now. So you're going to be able to see everything on that as well. Okay, guys? So now let's get into upscaling these images so we can hyperlink our planner. Before I continue, is anyone interested in any of the studios today? If is anyone interested in any of the studios and want to ask any questions about the studios, or did I answer all of y'all questions? Put a 1 in the chat if you're interested or you have any questions. Put a 1 in the chat. Because right now we're about to get into how to actually hyperlink and upscale your images. So we're going to get into that in just a few. Let me get a sip of water, which my water is almost gone. Diamond puts a 1 in the chat. So love, which one are you interested in, love? Steffi puts a 1 in the chat. I have a question, but I'll ask you privately. Okay, Empress, I'll definitely answer your question when I get off live, love. I'm interested in a bundle for all. Okay, love. So right now we don't have a bundle for the color studio. I was thinking about adding it in the ultimate bundle, but I wasn't sure if y'all would be interested in that. So usually we did get people that purchased all 3. So I got orders where they purchased all 3. So what did they do to get all 3? What did they do? They went to right here, which is the Ultimate Creator Bundle, which is the planner and the cover bundle together, right? They went here and they got this. You can use, if you don't want to PAY it outright, you can get a PAY mint plan with Klarna or after PAY. And then they came back around and then they got this separately. Now, if y'all would like me to bundle it up for y'all, if y'all using something like Klarna, let me know and I can create a bundle. And I'll probably just add it to this bundle, but that means the pricing would go up. So I have to see what I want to do for the bundling. But you definitely can still get both. This was on sale the last 2 days for $67, but it's no longer on sale. Now it's original price, but it is definitely worth it for sure. So what you would have to do is, for right now, you would have to get this separately than this, because right now we don't have it as a bundle. I have to decide if I want to put this in a bundle, because that's going to make this go up then. But that would still be cool. I feel like people would still get it, because we had a lot of people that got all 3 yesterday and the day before yesterday. A lot of people just got this and then they then turned around and got this the same day, right after each other. Okay, so if y'all are interested in that, that is how you're going to get access. Do y'all have any questions? Everybody that said that they was interested, Diamond, you put a 1. Which one are you interested in, love? Which one are you interested in? Steffi, you put a 1. Which one are you interested in? You said in the bundle. What were you talking about, love? Are you talking about the planner and the cover bundle? Or are you talking about you want all 3? The cover, the planner, and the color studio. Which one are you talking about, love? Oh, it's something flying. I meant all 3. Okay, so you want all 3. So so are you going to go to the link now and get it? Like, how are you PAYing? Are you doing it like outright, or are you going to go through Klarna, or how are you doing it, so I can have a better idea of how I'm going to help you out? And also all of the other people that said they were interested. Beauty for Ashes, you said you're interested in the bundle for all. How are you doing it as well? Are you going to use Klarna or are you going to do it outright? As well as you, Steffi, if you're still on the live. You said you gotta have to come back through since I was on break. Okay, so that's fine, love. That's fine. So you're gonna get. I just wanted to know which one are you. You said I can only do outright. Okay, that's fine. You can do outright. You can do outright. Sorry, just got here. The Color Studio, and it would be a. So if you use Klarna, love, if you use Klarna, it's gonna be $0 down today. And I think it's $0 down for like the first 30 days. And then after that, it would be a PAY mint plan. And the lowest one that they have for Klarna is 20. Let me pull it up. Actually, hold on. Let me pull it up so I can tell you exactly. So the lowest one, as you can see, it says 0 due today. And the lowest one is $21.68. For Klarna. So are you trying to use Klarna, love? And which one do you want, Steffi? Oh, you said the color. Okay. So you don't want the planner in the cover studio. You just want the color one, right? Thanks for the follow, Jess. Sorry, y'all. We're going to get into the training. I'm just trying to get everybody right here before I go. So the people that's interested in actually purchasing. Welcome in, Tess. Welcome back, love. The one to make the coloring books? Yes, that's the Color Studio right here. Love. Okay, so you can go ahead and try it now on the live. So how you're going to get access to it, you're going to click right here. Right? You're going to click right here. And then it's going to be a box that's going to pop up with my face. You're going to click that again. You're going to click that box again if you want to get access. And then it's going to be, it's going to take, well, hold on. It's going to take you here. And then you're going to click right here. And then you're going to scroll down and you want the Color Studio because you want the one that does coloring books. So you're going to click right here. And you're going to make sure you follow me on lives and go ahead and make sure you pay attention when I go lives because I do go over it in detail. So if you need help using it, I'm also going to be adding instructional videos to the actual studios itself because I already did that for the cover studio. So if I show y'all an example, it should be up here. Let me see. If I come here and I scroll all the way down to the bottom, right here where it says startup guide, if you click that, as you can see for this cover studio, I have an in-depth video going over how to access and how to use it. And then I also have a short description right here. So we're going to be putting this in all of them. So right now we did it for the cover studio. We're going to do some for the other ones as well. So you have that as well. So that is how you're going to get access to that. Now, for all of the other people that said, I'm not sure if y'all got off already because they said they had to go to work. But for all of the other people, if y'all are going to get access, you're going to do the same thing that I just pretty much said. But if you want the bundle, if you want all three, the other two ladies said they wanted all three. So you're going to get this bundle right here, which is the planner studio and the cover studio together. And then you're going to get this bundle right here, which is the color studio. Right? I mean, this is not a bundle. This is the color studio by itself. This is the only bundle. So I'm thinking about adding a bundle where the color studio is added here. So it's like all three of them added. I think I'm going to add that to the Ultimate Creator bundle. I think I'm going to do that. And then we're going to keep this one separately as well. So if they want to do that. So I think I'm going to change this. But if I do add it to this, that means this price is going to go up because it's going to be 3 studios in one instead of 2. So that is that. So let's get into it, guys. So right now we're going in the publishing studio, which is not released yet. So we're still working on it. We're still doing updates on this. But once it's released, we'll let y'all know. But we're going to, as you can see, it says admin preview. Only I have access to enter it. Y'all can see it on y'all back end, but y'all are not going to have access to it. So we're going to come in here to be able to upscale our images as well as create our digital planner. So we're going to come in here. So you can upscale in both of these. You can upscale in this one right here. You can come in here. You can upscale, right? You can upscale like this, or you can come to this one right here and you can use this upscale right here, right? And you can add your images and use this upscale, right? So I'm going to use the other upscale because it's bigger and I like to see the big screen upscale in the studio itself. Yes, Megan, I'm including an upscale. This haven't released yet, but I'm including an upscale on the site because I'm getting tired of using places like chat where you can only do one upscale at a time, and it takes time and it takes more time and energy to create stuff. So I'm trying to make it the easiest as possible. So this is going to be a bulk upscaler. So you're able to upload multiple photos, multiple images, and you're able to upscale them all at one time, right? At one time. So, but the thing is, you know how my other studios are usually a one-time PAY mint, and then it's a one-time PAY mint, but this one would be a separate one and it would be monthly. It won't be on Stan. It will be directly from the site. It will be hosted directly on the site. I won't be using Stan as a merchant. I'm going to be using Stripe. So it will be hosted directly on the site and it will be monthly. So if I come to the front page of the Altiair Studio, I did put this on the front page. This is the site as well. If y'all want to go to it to check it out, y'all can screenshot it. But anyways, you would come down here. And if you come down here, you're going to see it, right? You're going to see it, but it's coming soon. You're going to see it, right? But if you come here, as you can see, it says coming soon, Altiair Upscale Studio. So, right, we changed the name to publishing. So it's going to be Publishing Studio because you're not only going to be able to upscale, you're going to be able to upscale. You're going to be able to also create digital products, like your digital planners, all in the Publishing Studio. So we decided to change the name from Publishing, and we're also thinking about being able to build out and create in it as well. So we're adding more stuff and we're thinking, but there's going to be a creator plan where you're going to get 200 upscales per month, as well as 200 digital planners that you can create, linked digital planners that you can create. The Pro plan will give you 1,000 upscales per month, and it will give you unlimited digital planner things. It won't have a watermark. We also are going to have a free plan, which will let you do 5. It will let you do 5 digital products. And it will let you upscale only to 2x. But I just recommend the free plan to start out. I don't recommend the free plan, especially if you're going to be upscaling for print, because it doesn't allow 4x upscales. And for print, you need to upscale to at least 4x, not 2x, 4x. So the free plan won't have the 4x. It will only have the 2x upscale. But the free plan is just for those of you that want to test it out, try it out, see how it is. That is what that is for. Now, this is not released yet. And then we're going to have an agency plan, which most of y'all is probably not going to use this one. But this is if you're having an agency and you're using it to build out stuff from like an agency. If you're having your own business around it, it's going to have up to 5,000 upscales. And these are all watermark free. The free plan will put a watermark up there. It will put our watermark up there that says that it was created with Altiair. So all of this is what is coming to. So we're actually about to take a peek into the Publishing Studio, which is what this is going to be. We're going to change it from upscale to publishing because it's going to be able to do more than just upscale. It's going to also do digital planners as well, and we're thinking about adding other stuff. Now this will be a monthly. I believe for the creator it's going to be $20 a month. For the pro is $40. And I believe the agency is $99. I can't remember what I put here, but this is what I'm thinking. I just know the creator is going to be $20. This is going to be, I think, $40 a month. And then the agency is going to be higher because it's like 5,000 upscales. But most of y'all won't need this. Y'all are not going to need that. Most of y'all. Y'all will probably use this one or this one. But yeah. So this is that. Again, also y'all reviews. I'm going to show y'all how to put in y'all reviews. So these are some of the reviews we have featured here on this site. And these are some more that you can scroll through here if you would like. Right? Okay. I want y'all, because a lot of y'all have actually purchased, but y'all haven't left a actual review. I would love a honest review. So let me go ahead and sign in right here. You're going to sign in however you sign in. Okay, I signed in here. Oh, wait, hold on, y'all. I don't know. It just glitched. Okay, I signed in here. Now we're going to open the publishing studio. Again, it's not released to the public yet. Michaela says, I agree. Very good. Michaela, are you talking about the upscaling, love? How it's aggravating to just have to do one by one and it takes too much time? Are you talking about that? If so, we're on the same page, girl. That's how I was feeling. I was like, I got to create something better. Let me figure out how to create something better because I'm tired of this. Okay. Yeah. So this is what we're working on. Again, it's not finalized, so it might be some bugs or anything, y'all. So it's not open. That's why it's not open to the public. I'm just going to test it on live together because why not? I love y'all. So it's not released. It's not even fully set up all the way. So this is how it's going to look. This is where you're going to hyperlink your actual digital planners. This is where you're going to add the hyperlinks, right, to your images. So I'm going to go over that. This is where you can upscale. Now you can upscale on this one. We added an upscale on this one or this one so that you don't have to go into both. It just depends on which layout you like better. I like this one because it shows it bigger and you can see the before and after bigger. So I'm going to show y'all the difference, right? So we're going to go into this one first. We're going to open the tool. We're going to come to the top here and we're going to select 4X. If you want to do anything in print, I recommend doing 4X. Definitely do 4X if you're going to do in print. We have this option here where you can enhance. So you can turn all, this is going to enhance the resolution, the sharpness, the contrast. It's going to enhance it if you keep this on. If you turn it off, it's going to keep the standard like the way the image looks, but it's going to still upscale it, but it's going to keep it the same. I usually love the enhance because I love the resolution, the sharpness, all of that it adds. So I'm going to keep enhance, but you can choose what you would like. I'm going to then click add images, right? And then it's going to pop up here for you to add all of your images. So we created a folder, right, for all of our pages that we created in the Planner Studio as well as the cover, right? So I'm going to upload all of these pages at one time. And I'm going to click open. And as you can see, it uploaded all of our pages. So we have 7 in here. As you can see, we have 7. So now I'm going to delete the mock-up one because I don't really need to upscale the mock-up one. So I'm going to delete that. So now we have 6, right? So the next step is you can look at all of your previews here. As you can see, it says queued. So that means it's in the queue to get upscaled, right? So this is going to save us so much time, guys. When I tell y'all, I'm so tired of the one upscale, like on I Love IMG. They're cool and everything, but you got to do it one by one. Like, that's like, who got time for that? Then on chat, you got to do it one by one. Who got time for that? We don't got time for that. Good morning, Uniquely. We don't have time for that. We upskilling all at once. We ain't got time for that. All right, we ain't got time for that. That's why I got y'all covered. Don't worry, I got y'all covered. I got y'all back. I got y'all back. All right, so now we're gonna click on upscale. I'm gonna keep the enhance feature because I want to enhance it. We're gonna click on upscale. Then it's gonna start processing. You're gonna start seeing these process, right? It says processing right here. And again, guys, this is not released. So if you see any bugs or anything, it is not released to the public. We're still working on it. Y'all, something is happening with my computer. I guess my internet is acting crazy. So let me see. Well, I didn't even get to click wait. So let me see. I might have to redo it because I think my internet is acting crazy. Hold on, y'all. Which is weird because I don't know why I got all the bars. So I don't know why the internet would be acting crazy. Y'all, my computer been acting crazy the last 3 days. I don't know what's going on with my dang on computer. Good morning, Miss Madam. Good morning. Today we just went over creating our digital cover that we created in the Altiair cover studio. We went over creating the planner pages in that we created in the planner studio. And now finally it loaded. Now we're going to actually show you how you're going to upscale the images for your digital planner, and then you're going to link it. And this is a software that we have on our site. It's not released to the public yet. We're still updating it, still making sure everything is good. But this is one that we have where you can do bulk upscaling as well as link your digital products. You can do bulk upscaling, so it's not one by one like we have for I Love IMG or ChatGPT or Canva or any other upscaler. So it's going to be bulk. So you're going to be able to do it in bulk. So I'm trying to show you this here if my internet acts right. So in my computer, because my computer been acting crazy, y'all. I'm about to have to start going live on my desktop computer if it keeps acting up. Okay, so we're gonna go back into it because I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what happened with my internet or the computer or whatever. So we're gonna do it again. So we're gonna go to 4x because for any print, digital, whatever, you want to at least do 4x, at least 4x, not 2x, 4x. Okay. And then we're going to keep the enhance on. You can turn this off if you don't want it. If you don't like the enhance feature, if you want it to still keep the same vibe, you can turn this off. But I'm going to keep the enhance. I'm going to click add image. And then I'm going to drag all of these images in again because as y'all can see, I'm trying to do this with one hand, y'all. Bear with me. As y'all can see, my computer acted crazy. And then I'm going to delete the mockup one because I don't really need to upscale the mockup. We don't really need to upscale that. So I'm going to exit out of that. And then as you can see here, it's going to show you how many is going to be upscaled. So everything looks good to me. So everything looks good. So I'm going to click over here and I'm going to click upscale 6. I'm going to click it. It's going to start processing. Hopefully my internet doesn't act crazy. We're going to see. We're going to see. Again, y'all, this is not released. So if there's any bugs or anything, bear with me because it's not released. So I really shouldn't show y'all, but I'm not sure what's going on, y'all. What in the world? I'm about to open up a new browser. I'm about to go to Chrome because I don't got time. I don't know if it's my computer because like I said, the last 3 days, my computer been acting crazy. It's been acting crazy. So let me actually log in here. Let me try to do it. Give me 1 second. I'm going to try to do it really quickly. And I'm going to try to do it and see if it works. Because if not, I might not even be able to show y'all because it's acting crazy. I might have to come back on my computer to show y'all. See, look at me trying to test it out on live. I be trying to test it out with y'all on live. It's telling you don't show us just yet. Huh? It's telling you don't show us just yet. Right, it might be telling me that I don't need to show y'all yet. It might be because I was just on it using it yesterday and everything was fine, but my computer, I had to restart my computer because like I said, I feel like it's something going on with my laptop because they also glitched before when I had on a whole bunch of tabs. So I feel like, which is crazy because I just got this laptop recently. I just purchased a new laptop. And I haven't even had this laptop for a year yet, and it's already messing up. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Let's see if Chrome is going to give us any issues. If so, then it's okay, y'all. We're going to just say forget it. We're going to just say forget it if so. It might be a sign that I need to not show y'all yet. Oh, boy. It might be a sign. We're going to see. I'm not sure what the world is going on. This is weird. This is new. I ain't never seen this. I need to figure out what's going on with my thing. Hold on, let me check one thing to make sure I actually sent out the updates, because that could be why as well, if I didn't send out the update. So let me check something really quick. Like I said, guys, it's not released, so this is, it's not finished. That's why I'm testing it, right? It's because it's not finished. Let me make sure I did all the updates to my site. Did I share all the updates to my site? Okay, it's shared, I believe. Let me see. Let me try the hyperlink upscale. Let me see if that works. Let's try the hyperlink upscale, because I feel like that's something on my end. Let me add it to here really quick. So we're going to do it in the hyperlink one, and we're going to see what happens. I like the other one because it shows the before and after on a bigger screen, but we're going to see. So let me see here. And I like the layout of that one better. This is the upscale and the hyperlink one, and where you can build out the planners. I like to use the other upscale option than this one, but we can just do this just to see if it's something on my end. I might have to fix something on my back end panel. I'm gonna test out some other sites to see if it's my computer or is it just this. I don't really know. Hold on. So let's click upscale Q. As you can see, processing. If it does the same thing, it might be on my back end. And I'm going to try another website and see. I feel like it's on my back end. Oh, wait. No, it's working on this one. So it might be, I don't know if it was my laptop acting crazy or what. Because as you can see, this one is ready to be downloaded and upscaled. So it's going through the queue. This one is done now. And it should be this one next. But the reason I like the other one better is because you can click on it and you can see the before and after. See, that one just finished. You can see the before and after better. Up here, it's like small thumbnails. On the other one, you can see it better. So like it has the little before and after slider here, but you can't really see it on this one. So see, my internet. So I feel like it's my internet. I need to unplug my internet because it was just working. Y'all seen it working. Y'all seen it working, and now the internet thing popped up again. So yeah, I feel like it's the internet. I need to probably go turn off my internet and turn it back on. Y'all, the struggle is real. Which we don't really restart our modem. We just keep it like that. So I'm not surprised if it is acting crazy. I'm not surprised. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I know that though. I know people probably gonna be getting off. They probably like, what in the world? But that's part of testing and figuring out what's going on. So I like this upscale better. So I'm gonna see if this one is gonna work now. Hopefully the internet doesn't cut off again, so I can show y'all. Please work. Please don't cut off. Like, I'm gonna have to get to the bottom of that. I'm gonna have to redo my thing and see what's going on here. But anyways, what y'all doing? How y'all day going? What y'all doing? Oh, it's working, y'all. Yay, it's working. It was my internet. It was my internet. Look at it. It says 4X ready. 4X. Oh, see the internet again. The internet again. Well, at least we know it's the internet. At least we know. I need to uncut my modem. I think that's the issue. I just needed to work a little bit just to show y'all a sneak peek or something. Like, come on. Let me show the people a sneak peek. Let me show them a sneak peek or something. Y'all, it's not even doing it justice. It's not even doing it justice. I'm telling y'all, it's not doing it justice. It is not doing it justice at all. Megan says at work. Okay, love. I feel like I'm going to have to wait until I get my computer right. Or I might come back live on my desktop and then I won't have to worry about it. Okay, so this is done. So what you're going to do is you're going to click this, right? If my computer actually works, we're going to see. We're going to see. Is it going to work? Well, guys, my computer just froze. So it's definitely my laptop. It just froze. Yeah, it's my laptop acting crazy. It's definitely my laptop. I'm going to have to figure that out. I'm about to restart it. I'm about to restart it right now. So I ain't got time for all of this. So we're going to try to restart it and see if that's going to work. I feel like I'm going to have to go on my desktop because I really want to show y'all. I want to get y'all opinion. I'm doing this for y'all. I'm doing it for me too. Cause honey, I'd be like, dang, I gotta do one file at a time. Who got time for that? Not me. I don't got time for that. If it don't work after I restart it, then I feel like it's my computer. Cause my computer been glitching. If y'all was on my last live, which was yesterday, as y'all can see, my computer was glitching and we didn't even go in the new update. We just went into other stuff and it kept glitching. So I feel like this laptop is something wrong with it and I'm probably going to have to go buy another laptop, which is crazy because I just got this laptop and I didn't even have it for a year yet. I probably had this laptop for a couple of months, y'all. A couple of months and it's already acting like a crazy person. Like, what in the world? All right, so I'm going to turn it back on and see what it's going to do. If it's still acting crazy, I might need to take it somewhere and see if they can tell me what's wrong with it. Because it was working perfectly fine. And then all of a sudden, like the last 3 days, it's been acting crazy. I don't know what the heck going on with it. What is going on? I'm about to have to start going live from my desktop computer. I'm just like, what in the world? And I like doing my laptop because I like being able to sit in the living room and do it. Sometimes I don't feel like being in my office. Sometimes I want to sit in the living room and just be, just chilling out. But it's like, what is going on? I'm actually going to use Google Chrome. Let me try to go to Google Chrome. We're going to use Google Chrome. Okay, so we're going to go to Google Chrome. New follower from the Philippines. Welcome in, love. Welcome in. Okay, so Now what we're going to go to is we're going to go to the site, which is altiairstudios.com. So we're going to come over here. We're going to go to sign in, and we're going to actually sign in. Okay. We're going to try this again, y'all. We done restarted the computer. If it don't work this time, then maybe it ain't meant to be. I'm like, who said it in the chat? Empress. I'm like Empress. Maybe it ain't meant to be, okay? Maybe I need to try it again and go live on my desktop computer after I go live again. So I also got to call Amazon as well, because I don't know what the heck happened to my package. I don't know what the heck happened to my package. Like, what in the world? They claim they delivered it and I don't see it. So, and it was for a Father's Day gift for my husband. So they're going to have to figure it out. They're going to have to figure it out, or they're going to have to send me my money back. One of the two. But anyways, we're going to go to sign in, and we're going to sign in. Okay. And then we're going to go to, for those of you that's just coming in, so we created our cover in the cover studio, right? I'm going to do a quick little recap. We created our cover in the cover studio. Where is it at? So I saved it in the 2026 planner pages. So this was our cover that we created with the cover studio, the Altiair cover studio. So we created our tabs, we created our coils, we have our little cross charm here, right? So that is our cover that we created with the cover studio. Then we went in the planner studio and we created our planner pages for our digital planner. So this is all our layouts. We have a weekly, a monthly, a daily layout, and a goals layout. This is the mock-up that the cover studio created for us, right? So this is everything that we created so far. And now I'm going to show y'all how to upscale and link it. Now, we haven't released the publishing studio, which is where you're going to upscale and link it. Everything is not finalized. So there might be some bugs or some hiccups. So if y'all see it, then just keep that in mind. It's not finalized. That's why I haven't released it yet. Okay. So we're going to try this again. My computer was acting crazy, so I just restarted it. We're going to see if it's going to work now. If not, then we're going to try it again the next live. Okay. We're going to try it again the next live. Okay. So I'm going to come over here to our Altiair publishing studio. Is the studio a generator? So what this is, love, yes, it is pretty much a generator, but it's like more in-depth stuff added on it. So Beauty for Ashes. Oh, wait, wasn't you the one that said you wanted all three, love? Wasn't you the one that said you wanted all three? Welcome in, Carm. So the studio, Carm, I remember you were saying you was trying to get access. Good morning. I remember you were saying you was trying to get access. Love, when I get off this live, or go ahead and do it now, DM me your purchase email, the email that you use to purchase on Stan Store, so I can verify it. And then go ahead and create an account. And then after you create an account and I verify the purchase email matches, I'll go ahead and grant you access so that you can get in. Okay, so this is the cover studio. This is the planner studio. And this is the color studio. So for those of you that are new, let me show y'all what that entails. So let's go over the cover studio first. So this is what we created in the cover studio. We created covers like this for our digital planners as well as print. These are type of covers we created in the cover studio, right? This was a landscape one. This is one my student did. So we created multiple ones. I also have plenty of images that my students sent over as well of their covers. Now the cover studio also creates mock-ups. The cover studio also creates mock-ups. So let me show y'all some of the mock-ups that the cover studio created. Okay, so these are some of the mock-ups that it created for the planners. If you remember, this was one of the ones. So this is a mock-up that it created. These are all mock-ups that the cover studio also created for the planners that we created, as y'all can see, right? So these are mock-ups. It's a 2-in-1, right? Now, that is this studio right here. That is this studio right here, the cover studio, right? That is the cover studio. Now, the planner studio is what we use to create planner and journal pages, right? Planner and journal pages. So the planner studio, these are some images and layouts that the planner studio did. So this is a dated monthly layout. As you can see here, it has a water tracker. I don't know if you can see that, but it has a water tracker and a mood tracker. It has some washi tape here. It has the coils. It has the tabs, right? So this was all created in the planner studio, right? This was a paperback one that we did for print for Amazon. All of these pages. This was for a wedding planner. We did it on live. This is another one. So these are all done with the planner studio. This is the landscape. So y'all get the point, right? These are journal pages that was also done with the planner studio. So that is the planner studio. That is this one right here, right? That is this one right here. Then we just released 2 days ago the color studio. We just released the color studio 2 days ago, right? It was on sale for $6.7, but now it's regular price at $150. So now the color studio creates coloring pages. It can create the full Amazon print paperback cover for your coloring books. It can also create just the front cover, the back cover. So if you're trying to do a digital coloring book, you just need the front cover. It can do that as well. It also creates mock-ups for your coloring books as well. So it creates all of that. This is a Father's Day one that we did together on live. We created a Father's Day coloring book. This is the mock-up for it. This is the interior page that we did. This is the print book that we created for the mock-up for the not the mock-up, for the print, to print a physical copy of the book for Amazon KDP. We did that in there. This is a Black Girl Magic one that I actually did off live. And I made it so that she's holding a Black Lives Matter sign. This is in the Mandela style. We did a K-pop one. All of this was created in the color studio. Every last thing, from the interior to the cover to the back cover to the mock-ups, everything was created in the cover studio. Literally. I mean the color studio, not the cover. The color studio. So y'all get the point, right? So that is the color studio. And now we're about to go in the publishing studio, which is not released to the public and it's not finished. So we have to update it. But with the publishing studio it will allow you to do bulk upscale. So you can upscale your images for your digital planners as well as print. You definitely have to upscale for print. So it's going to allow you to bulk upscale. It's going to also allow you to link your digital planners as well. What's Color Studio? So Color Studio, love, is going to show you, it's going to create pretty much coloring books for you. So it's going to allow you to create the front page, the front cover, the back cover, or the full print KDP print cover if you want to print it. If you want to do a digital coloring book, it's going to allow you to do the front cover as well as the interior pages and the mock-up as well. So I'm going to show you another example. I'm not sure if you just came in here. So this is what you get access to with the Color Studio. It allows you to create the mock-up. This was the mock-up that we did for the Father's Day coloring book that we did on live. This is the actual mock-up. I did just step in. You said you just got in, love? Okay. So this is the coloring one right here. It creates coloring pages, right? This was the one we did for print. We also did this in the Color Studio as well. Thank you for the likes, love. So this is a Black Girl Magic one that I did off live. It's in the Mandela style. As you can see, I made it so she can hold a Black Lives Matter sign. All right. This is a K-pop mock-up that we created in the Cover Studio. This is the actual pages. for that coloring book. This is another one. This is the animal one that we did. This is the actual page. So yeah, you get the point, right, love? You get the point. So these were all created with the Color Studio, right? So did you see the Planner Studio and the Cover Studio, which creates digital planner covers and journals, and it also, the Planner Studio creates the digital pages? Were you able to see that, or would you like me to go over that again for you, love? If you were able to see it, we can continue. If you didn't see it, I can go over it for you again. So would you like me to go over that again, or did you already see that? You saw it? Okay. So now this is the Publishing Studio. This is not released. As you can see, it says admin preview. So it's only for admins. As you can see, it's not released. So only I can open it. You can see it on your end and the back end, but it's going to say coming soon. It's not released. Okay. So I'm going to open it again. It is not fully finished. So if there's any hiccups, any glitches, anything, you got to keep in mind it's not finished, right? It is not finished. Okay. So this is going to be separate. Now, usually all of our studios are a one-time PAY mint plan. Usually they are a one-time, right? Each of them, this studio, and this studio, right, are all one time. This is going to be monthly. Why? Because we have to pay for the upscaling, right? And it's going to do upscaling, as well as it's going to help you link your planners and journals as well. And we're going to be adding other stuff as well in it. The cheapest plan would be a free plan, but it's not going to give you everything that you need. It's going to also be watermarked, as well as you're not going to get 4X, which is what you need to actually do for print. That is what the actual upscale that you need. But it's pretty much just for you to test it out. Okay. It's just for you to get the vibes of it. Fill it out. This is how you publish the books once they are made. So how you going to publish it? I went over that in another live. Also, if you want to get my live recordings, you can click my face right here. Click it again, because people started saying they wanted the live recording. So I said I'm going to start doing it starting yesterday. I started recording my lives. So if you want my TikTok lives, you're going to do that. You're going to go to my LINK and the BIO. You're going to click it. You're going to come here. You're going to click YT. Then you're going to subscribe. And these are the live replays right here. So these two right here is a live replay. After I get off this live, I will be posting the live as well. So that is how you're going to get the replays. And how you're going to publish the actual book on Amazon. You're going to go to Amazon and you're going to go to their cover generator. You're going to create the cover and you're going to put it up there. And then you're going to create your cover page and your interior page separately. And then you're going to upload them to Amazon KDP. Amazon's going to print the book for you. It's going to be like a print demand. So when someone orders, they're going to send it out and they're going to cut it and print it. Or you can order author copies and have copies for yourself that you sell on your own. And you can mark the price up and sell it like that. So I recommend doing both ways. If you want to know how to do that in detail, if you purchase any of our studios, you can just follow me and come in on my lives, and I go over teaching all of this stuff. So I teach different stuff, so you can come in and check out the lives, and you can learn from there. And yes, Empress got it. As you can see, she said it's worth it. She definitely has it. She definitely has the Altiair cover studio. So yes, she said it's worth it. So, all right, guys. So let's get into also, if anyone wants access, how you're going to get access. We do have a deal with Klarna to get it for $0 down today. And then after that, it's a PAY mint plan for $21.68. So this is the cover studio by itself. This is the planner studio by itself. This is the planner and the cover bundle together. And this is the color studio by itself. Now I'm thinking about adding the color studio to this bundle eventually. Then this will go up because it will have all three of them in it. But right now it's separated, so I don't know what I want to do yet. So if you would like all three, because there's multiple people that purchased all three. If you would like all three, because this just came out 2 days ago. So if you would like all three, you would have to get this one, and then you would come back and get this one. So you would get this one first. You would come here. I recommend, if you're going to use Klarna, to get the bundle, because that's going to be the best deal to get for $0 down. So you're going to come here and you're going to scroll all the way down here. You're going to scroll all the way down. This is the bundle for the planner and the cover. This is the cover studio and the planner studio. So you're going to scroll all the way down, right? It's going to show you some of the planners that was created with the cover studio, right? These are all planners that was created with the cover studio. Then it's going to show you some of that was created with the cover studio, right? These are all planners that was created with the cover studio. Then it's going to show you some of the hear me now? And then it's going to show you the ones that was created with the actual planner studio, right? The pages that was created with the planner studio. These are some landscape ones. And then you're going to see some reviews here. And then if you scroll all the way down here, you're going to click, hold on. You're going to click right here, right here. It's going to show you Klarna and after, right? You're going to click Klarna, right? So then you're going to see Klarna is right here. Then you're going to click here, right? It's not going to actually purchase. It's going to take you to the screen that's going to show you your payment plans, but it's not going to do it for me because I didn't enter in my information. So let me show you that. I screenshotted it. So hold on, y'all. So as you can see, it says $0 due today, and the lowest monthly is this right here. Okay, so that is that. So for anyone that is interested to get it while we're on live, you can go ahead and do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop into the planner studio. Let's hop in. And again, this is not released, so it might be any bugs. It might be some stuff. It's not finished. So keep that in mind. So I love to use this one to upscale. You can upscale in this one or this one, right? This is the one we use to create the to link our digital planners, and this is the one that we use to actually upscale our images. Now, I created this because I got tired of having to upscale one image at a time because it's aggravating. I would love how to be able to upscale multiple at a time. So this is what my pain point that I had, and I felt like that will also help my students. So I also created this as well. So again, this is not released, so it could be some bugs or anything in here. So I'm just letting you know, I'm just testing this on live. You can see it on the coming soon on the back end of your studios, but you won't be able to access it because it's not released. So what we're going to do when you're doing a digital or a physical, especially physical, paperback, print, anything, you want to upscale your images. If not, it's going to be blurry and it's not going to be pixelated when you actually print them out. It's not going to look good. So you want to come up here. These are the different upscales. We're going to use 4x. We're going to use 4x to upscale our images, right? So we're going to click here. You can either click here to add images, or you can click here or drag in stuff here if you would like. So we're going to click add images. I'm going to pull up the folder that I created where we created these. So we created this in the Planner Studio. All of these pages we created in the Planner Studio. Then this we created in the Cover Studio. And we also created our cover as well in the Cover Studio. Where's the cover at? I thought I saved it. Okay, there it is. And that is the cover that we created in the Cover Studio. So I'm going to upload all of these files to get upscaled at once. We're not doing one at a time no more. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that, okay? So we're going to upload them all at once. As you can see, it says 7. Now, you don't really need to upscale your mockup image, so I'm going to exit out of this on this one. Okay, so we just have our cover that we created in the Cover Studio, and we have our pages that we created in the Planner Studio. Okay, Now, if my computer allows and it doesn't glitch and we don't have no issues, we're going to do this successfully. If it does, then I tried, okay? I tried. So we're going to click right here. We're going to click where it says upscale. Disregard this image. It's in test mode because I'm in the admin panel. So this is in test mode. So disregard that. This is not released. Again, this is not released. So we're going to click upscale. And then it should start to upscale all of our images at once, not just upload one by one. Again, this is not released, so there might be bugs that we have to fix. So just keep that in mind as well. So if it glitches again, as you can see, it started upscaling. So it upscaled this one, it upscaled this one, and these are still queued. So it didn't upscale them yet. So if you want to see the before and after, if my computer doesn't glitch, I'm going to show you. So you would click it like this, right? You would click it and it's going to show a preview. So this is the upscale version, right? This is the upscale version. You can see the enhanced details, everything enhanced. Now, if you want to see the before and after, you would come here and you would click it. You would click the before and after. And that is how you're going to see the before and after. Hold on, y'all. I think my screen froze. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. I clicked it. So all you do is click. It's going to pull up this tab where you can see the before and after. Before is this way. So swiping it this way is before. As you can see, it says it right here. Before. Swiping it this way is the after. So if I swipe it, this is the before. Y'all can't really tell on camera. Hold on. Let me see. This is the before, right? And the after is going to enhance it. As y'all can see, before, or hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Before. I'm not sure if y'all can see it because it's like grainy because I'm recording from my phone onto my laptop. So it's like you would have to see it in person. But yeah, but that's pretty much what that does. Let me try it on let me go back to all. Let me try, as you can see, it done upscale all of them. All of them are ready, as you can see. 4x, 4x, all of these are upscaled. It's no longer one upscale. Not bad from what I can make out, yes. And again, it's not even finished yet. It's no one upscaling no more. We're not doing that no more. We're not doing that in 2026. No, we're not doing that. So let me show you on a person because it will show you the enhancements better. So let me show you on a person. So we're going to come up here. We're going to click before, after, and it's going to pull up the before and after. Remember, before is this way. After is this way, right? So this is enhanced detail. Now, if you don't like the enhancement, if you want to keep the before, you can do that. You can turn off enhancements if you would like. You can turn off enhancements. So this is the before any enhancements, before any anything. Then this is after the enhancements, right? This is after. This is after. So before, after, before, after, before, after. So it's up to you what you would like. Now, if you wanted to turn the enhancements off, you can do that. You will come over here, click back to all. And as you can see, when you generate it, instead of clicking enhance, you would uncheck this instead of clicking it on. Now we're going to download all of our upscaled files. So we're going to download them. And it's going to access to allow. We're going to allow it. And as you can see up here, it's downloading. Oops, I didn't mean to click on it, but So if I click the folder, these are all of our upscaled, enhanced with resolution, sharpness, and everything. These are all of our files right here. So these are all of the upscaled files that were enhanced and upscaled. So this is all of them right here. Sorry y'all can't really see it because of I'm filming on my computer. Sorry, this is my live video, y'all, that's about to pull up here. So let me go back out of that. So that is that. So now I'm going to move. Well, actually, I'll keep them in downloads. I'll keep the enhanced one, and then it's going to name it 4X enhanced. So you can know that it was 4X upscaled and it was enhanced. Now, you don't have to use the enhanced feature. You can just do the 4X to upscale it because you definitely got to upscale it. Okay, so then the next step after you have your upscaled images that's enhanced or unenhanced depending on what you would like. So if you don't want to enhance it, you would just click this. So you would put it at 4X. You would uncheck enhance, right? You would go ahead and add your images. So we're going to just add one. Let's just add this one just for example, right? And then it's going to add it to the queue right here, right? And then you're going to click upscale. It's going to start processing. And then it's going to say ready. So it's ready. So you're going to click it. And as you can see, it hasn't been upscaled. It's been upscaled, but it hasn't been enhanced. So if you go to the before and after, you're not going to see any enhancement. You're just going to see the upscales, right? So this would be the before and this would be the after. So you didn't click the enhance, it didn't enhance it, right? So that is if you don't want it to be enhanced. These right here that we did, this one we enhanced. So if I click the before and after, you can see the difference. So you can see this side is more dull and lifeless, and this side is more vibrant. So it's up to you. If you don't like the enhanced feature, you can do without enhance. Okay, so it's already upscaled. So we're going to go out of this. We're going to scroll to the top. We're going to click on all tools. Then we're going to come right here where it says hyperlink PDF. We're going to go to open tools. And then it's going to bring us into the Altiair Publishing Studio, which is the other part. The whole thing is the Publishing Studio, but it's going to bring us into the PDF hyperlink, right? So this is our dashboard. It's going to tell you how many projects you have saved. It's going to tell how many pages you have uploaded, how many links you have, and how many uploads, right? So you can upload a cover file here and your interior pages here. You can save a project, build a preview, or edit link. So you can also add a cover file and an interior page as well, and you can name your project here. Okay, so look, we're going to name this 2026 Prayer Planner. My phone and my computer about to die, y'all, so I'm not going to be able to be up here too much longer. But that's that, and then you can click add cover. And then you can go ahead and add your upscaled cover image. Make sure it's the upscaled one. So I'm going to go to downloads because I saved the upscale ones to downloads. This is the enhanced upscale one. So I'm going to upload it. Right. And this is our cover. Now you have a page added and you're in pages. So now we're going to add our interior. So you can add the interior here. You can replace the cover here. So you can add the interior here or you can add the interior here. You can also change the name of your file. I do recommend changing it if you're going to be linking it so you can know what is what, so it can be easier to link up your pages. So we're going to change the cover name to cover. So we're going to change it to cover so we know it's the cover page. Okay, so we changed that to cover. Then we're going to scroll down here, and as you can see, this is the thumbnail. And this is what you're going to see, the cover, and you can see thumbnail. Okay, so that is that. So now we're going to add our interior pages. Again, you can add it here or you can add it here. So I'm going to add it right here. Then it's going to pull up this, and we're going to start adding in our interior pages. So let's add in the monthly page first. Where is the monthly? So we're going to add in the, I believe it's right here. I think so. Let me see. Yeah, that's weekly. That's daily. Okay, that's goals. Yeah, so that's the monthly. So we're going to go back. We're going to add in the monthly. It's going to be right here. You can click on it to preview it, as you can see. So this is our monthly spread, as you can see here. So we're going to go back out of this though. We're going to go back to our pages, and we're going to upload our pages because we need to upload all of our pages. So we're going to go back to our pages. So this is the monthly spread. So we just clicked on it and seen. So we're going to rename this monthly. Now you can click right here and rename it, or you can click right here and rename it. So I'm going to rename it monthly, so we can know when we're linking our pages. So I'm going to name it monthly. Thanks for the likes, Empress. Okay, so that is that. So if you scroll down here again, you're going to see the monthly layout now. So we have the cover layout and we have the monthly layout. Okay, so now what is the next page that we have? So we're going to add another interior page. And this is the weekly. So we're going to add a weekly page. So right here, this is the weekly. So we're going to change the name to weekly so we can know when we're linking our pages. So we're going to change it to weekly. Right? And then as you can scroll down here, you're going to see it weekly. Okay? So then we're going to do the next page. So we're going to add another page. And the next page is the daily page. So we're going to add a daily page. Right? So we're going to change this to, let me click on it and make sure it's the daily first. So if you need to see the preview big and you want to make sure that is what you think it is, you're going to click it. And then it's going to bring you here to where you actually put your links in. But we're not going to put our links in yet. We're just trying to make sure it's the daily page. And as you can see, it is the daily. You can see this is the hourly daily layout. So we're going to then go back to our pages so we can go ahead and finish adding in our pages. Okay, and we're going to name this daily. Okay, so that is the daily one. And I believe we have one more that we're going to show you how to do on live today. So let me go to it. Let me add the interior, and that should be our goals page that we did also on live. So right here, this is our smart goals page. So we're going to upload that one. Right, and we're going to rename it. And I know this is the smart goals, so I don't need to do the preview. So this is the smart goals. So I'm going to put in smart goals page, or I'm going to just put smart goals so I can know. Okay, so that is that. So now we have all of our pages that are upscaled and enhanced. We have renamed our pages so we know what they are. So this is the cover, the monthly page, the weekly page, the daily page, and the smart goals page, right? So now that we have our pages, we have to link them. So you can either link them by clicking here and it's going to take you to the link page, or you can click over here on the side to links. So I'm going to actually click on the preview, and I'm going to do it that way. So I'm going to click, and it's going to take me to the link page. As you can see, it changed the tab to the link page. So now we're over here, right? And we need to actually link our cover page, right? So we need to link it. So in the in the PDF hyperlinks for the PDF, this is how you're going to do it. So you can see we have our page thumbnails here. So we can always check our thumbnails, preview them, and add the links here. So we're going to link our first page together. So we're going to do monthly. So you're gonna, if you see this little thing, that means you're on the links. If you need to also link, you would have to click here, but right now it's saying test link because we're going to put the link in here. So, and you would click add link. If you don't see it, you would click add link. So I'm going to click add link so y'all can see. So I click add link. Then I'm going to come over here, right? Hold on, let me see something here. Okay. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to add my link in, right? Again, guys, this is not released to the public yet, so there might be some bugs or some glitches. We're still working on this, so just let y'all know. So this is our first link. So I'm going to label our link. I'm going to label it monthly, so we know. I'm going to label it monthly. Okay, I'm going to label it monthly. And then I'm going to put link to page because I want it to link to the page, not the cover. And then I'm going to change the page for it to link to. This is the preview of the page that it would link to. We don't want it to link to the cover. We want it to link to the monthly page. So we're going to go to monthly and it's going to change here. So now it's set to link to the monthly page, right? So now we're going to do our next link, right? We're going to add our next link in. So we're going to come over here. We're going to add in. Oops, I made a mistake. So if you made a mistake like that and you messed up, you just come over here. Don't do selected page. It's going to remove the whole page. You scroll down here where it says remove link and you're going to click remove link. And it's going to remove that link just like that. And then you're going to come over here and you're going to do the same thing for the weekly. And then you're going to change the label to weekly so you can know you want to keep everything organized, right? And then for a link to, you're going to do page and you're going to link to the weekly page. Okay, and then it's going to show you your weekly preview right here. Okay, so that is that. So now we're going to do the daily page. So we're going to link the daily page. Okay, we're going to change this to daily. Right? And we're going to come to the page of daily. We're going to link it to the daily page. Right? And that is the daily page. So the last one that we're going to do today on live is the goals page. We're going to link the goals page. Right? We're going to link the goals page. So now we're going to change this to the link, the label. We're going to change it to goals. Right? We're going to change it to goals. And then we're going to put the page as the SMART goals page. Okay, so it's going to link to the SMART goals page, right? Okay, now, as you can see, these are all linked. Now, we also have to link this, but I'm going to do this in another live. I'm going to do this in another live. So another thing I like to link is the home page to the home page. So for this planner, I'm going to let them click the coils to get to the home page, to get to the cover page. They're going to click the coils. So we wouldn't have to do that on this page because this is already the home page, right? We wouldn't have to do that on this page. This is already the home page. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you an example on the monthly page. So let's click on the monthly page. For the thumbnails, let's click on the monthly page. And then it's going to pull up the monthly page right here, right? It's going to pull up our monthly page. So what we're going to do is we're going to link our coils to be our home page. So if they wanted to come back to the home, since we didn't add a home tab, we didn't add a home tab up here on the top so we can go back to the cover. So this is going to be how they're going to go back to the cover. So what we're going to do, we're going to use our coils as the cover for the go back to the cover page. So we're going to make sure we're not getting it anywhere on this tab. So we're going to come over here and we're going to link our coils as the home page, right? So I'm going to scroll all the way down and link it. Right, I'm going to link the coils. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Let me grab the select tool here. I'm gonna move this a little bit. And you would do all of the coils, right? So again, we're still adding stuff. So I'm going to add in a like a tool where you can move it down more, because this is too much, but we're testing it together on live. So let me write that down as something to add here. Let me go to my Microsoft and let me go to Docs. And let me add that as a update to add. So I'm going to add a, I don't even know what I would call that, a scroll. Or add a tool that when you use the link tabs, the add link, you are able to stretch it. I'm gonna put able to resize it. So we're gonna add it in a resize to tab. Okay, guys, sorry I had to make a note to myself because, again, I'm testing this on live. This is not released yet. So everything that I think of that I need to add, I got to add that there. But y'all get the point, right? I'm going to add a resize one where I can stretch this down all the way. But I haven't added that yet. So we're going to just link this top part. So as you can see, this is a link. We need to change it. It says link 5. We don't want it to be named link 5. So we're going to change that. We're going to change that to... cover, right? Because this is going to link to the cover. So we're going to change that to cover. Or we can put link to cover. Link to cover. Okay. And then right here where we see link to, we're going to change it from page, right? And then we're going to go to cover. And then it's going to link to the cover, right? So we have linked some of them. So who is ready to see the preview? Who is ready to see us preview our links, right? And again, you would link it on each page. So that means we would have to link it here as well. We would have to link all of these pages as well. We would have to come in here and link all of this. We only link the front page. So again, we only link the front page. So I'm just doing this to show y'all. I'm not going to link a whole thing because that's going to take too much time. But yes, we only link the front page. Okay, Empress says me. So let's go ahead and go back to the cover page first. Let's go back to the cover page. Okay. And what we're going to go to is we're going to go to test links right here, test links. And we're going to test the links. So we're going to make sure that when we click on the monthly, it goes to the monthly. When we click on the other ones, it goes there as well. Right? So that's what we're going to make sure. So we clicked the monthly and it took us to the monthly. So that is correct. Right? So we're going to go back to the cover. Remember, we linked the cover as the cover. We linked the coils to go back to the home page. So we're going to click this. And it's going to take us back to our cover. So that is linked up correctly. So now we're going to test out the weekly. We haven't linked anything on the weekly. So we're going to have to use this to get back to our cover because we haven't linked anything on the weekly. So we're going to click over here. We're going to go to weekly. And it takes us back to our weekly. So that is linked up correctly. So we're going to have to use this because we haven't put any links on the weekly page yet. So we're going to have to use this to get back to our cover. And we're going to check and make sure the daily page is linked correctly. So we're going to click daily. And as you can see, our daily page is linked up correctly. Okay. So then we're going to come back to the cover page again because we haven't linked anything on the daily yet. So we're going to come back to the cover page. And the last one that we linked on the cover page was the goals page. So we're going to click that. And as you can see, it takes us to our goal page. Now, this is this. So now I'm going to tell you, if you were ready to actually export this, what would you do? So you would come up here to export. And as you can see, it's building it right now. This is not finished by any means. We only linked the first page and the monthly coil page. So this is definitely not built by any means. But that is what you would do if you needed to export it. Or you can also come over here to export as well. Right? You can come over here to export as well. Now, my computer is unresponsive, so we're going to wait and see if it does anything. But yeah, guys, y'all get the point. So that is pretty much how you're going to link your pages. That's how you're going to upscale your pages. That's how you're going to create your actual planner cover as well as your journal cover as well. Right? So that is how you're going to do all of that. So as you can see, it built out our PDF for you directly inside of the Altiair Publishing Studio. So now we can test our links. This is the PDF. Again, we didn't finish it, but I'm going to show y'all what we did do. So if we go to the monthly, if we click it, it's going to take us to the monthly layout, right? If we go to coils, we link that to the cover. It's going to take us back to the cover. So once you link all of your links, then you're going to see it's going to take you everywhere. This is the full file. This would be the full linked file. Then you would come over here, you would download it, and you can upload it to your GoodNotes. You can upload it to any platform that you want to sell for digital. You can even use this yourself. You can test it out. I recommend to download it, put it on your own iPad, test it out, make sure all of the links work. You can also test it out in this platform as well, which is on the Altiair Studios. You can also test it out there as well. So if any of this interests you, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like this would be a good thing for us to release, put a 2 in the chat. So y'all can put you can put a 1 and a 2 if you feel like both of them. If you feel like this is good, you can put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like this is something good that you would like that we should release, you can put a 2 in the chat. Could I add my own clip art to the pages? You can add what you would like, love. I haven't added in a clip art section, but that is a good idea. That is a good idea. So I can definitely add that. But you said you want to add your own clip art. So are you saying like you want to upload PNGs to it? This is not really for you to use for yourself. This is for you to download it, and then you can put it on your iPad or your computer or whatever you want to use it on. I mean, these are hyperlinked, as you can see. If I click the monthly, we did hyperlink it. It takes us to the monthly. I hyperlink this to go to the cover. If I click this, it's going to take me back to the cover. Yeah, because I create my own clip art. Okay, yeah, you definitely can do that. You also can add your clip art on GoodNotes. So once you upload the planner itself, you can upload your clip art into GoodNotes, and then you can bring it in as like a sticker. That's how I usually do mine anyway. I upload it to GoodNotes. That's what I do. But if you want it to be embedded on the page, then that's when you would add the clip art like up here. But you definitely can add clip art with GoodNotes and all of that for sure. For sure. Do I have any more questions? Y'all, it's literally on 13%. Do I have any more questions? Me too, but I was thinking add it to the page. Yeah, you can definitely add it to the page. I might be adding that as well. Let me write that down, actually. Let me write that down because I might add that as well. Let me write that down on my notes here for stuff that I'm going to be adding. So you said add clip art. So we're going to do, I'm going to do clip art in hyperlink PDF Studio. Girl, you tempting me so much more if you add that. So you want me to add it so you're just able to upload your own clip art and put it on the page so it can be already there. And you can print it out as finalized with it. It's going to be built into the page though. It's not going to be like on GoodNotes. On GoodNotes, you put the element in there. It's like a sticker and you can move it around and do all that. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be actually embedded on the page. Like it's going to be on the page. You're not going to be able to move it no more after that. Okay. So I'll definitely think about adding that. I might also add some other little clip art in there for people that don't have their own, and then add an option for you to add your own as well. So that is a good idea. Thank you for that idea, love. Is there any more questions or feedback or things that y'all think we should add to it anymore? Do we have any more questions? Yeah, I was thinking embedded to give our own twist to the design. Yep, that is true. You can put in your own twist towards it. Yep. Y'all, I'm so proud of myself, y'all. I've been doing my thing with my products. Like, I've been doing my thing. Like, I'm so proud. I'm so proud, for sure. So does anyone else have any questions of what we went over today? Any questions? Do anyone need to know how to get access to any of the studios so that you can create covers like this? So that you can also create pages like this that we have already created together on live, so that you can create pages like this. All of this was created with the planner and the cover studio. The planner and the cover studio, right? All of this was created with the planner and the cover studio. I'm back, sis. Meetings. Girl, you missed a lot. Girl, we just went over the whole Altiair publishing studio, which this one is going to be monthly. All of my other studios is going to be one time, but this is going to be monthly. Is where we were able to bulk upscale all of our image. We also enhanced the images. You can turn off enhancement or turn it off or on. We then went in, we added our links to our pages, right? We added our links to our pages in the program. And then we went and downloaded it and exported it for a file to sell. So this is our exported file. So we only added some links. So we added the monthly. So if I click the monthly, as you can see, it takes me to the monthly. And then we link the coils to take us back to the cover. So we link the coils to go back to the cover, and boom, it takes us back to the cover. We link the weekly. So if we click the weekly, it will take us to the weekly page. So as you can see, this is what we did. You missed a lot, love, but it's okay. I will be going live again. I got to get off and call Amazon and see what the world they're doing with my package. Thank you for this new subscriber, whoever just subscribed to the YT. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Is there anyone else that is interested in getting any of the studios? Let me go out so I can show y'all again for the new people that's coming in here. Let me show y'all again. You'll see the replay. Okay, love. I'll definitely put the replay up. I have to put 2 replays up so far already because I have to put the one up where we got restricted, and then I have to put this one up. So I'm not sure if they're all going to be posted today. I'm not sure if they're all going to be posted today. I know I should definitely post this one, but well, I guess I'm going to post the other one first and then this one because it's going to make more sense if I do that. So I don't know if this one's going to be posted today or not. We'll see. I'm going to try to post it today. We'll see. I don't know. I know I got to charge my stuff up. I know that. let me go back to the studios here. So these are all the studios, guys, and I'm about to get off because my phone is about to die. So if you want to get access to any of these studios, I'm going to tell you how to get access. First, I'm going to go over it one more time for the people that just came in. One more time. So this is our color studio. Our color studio allows you to create mock-ups for your coloring books. It allows you to create interior coloring pages for your coloring books. It allows you to also create front covers, back covers, and it allows you to create full print wrap covers all in one. Okay, so this is one we did on live for the fathers, right? So that is a mock-up. This is the interior pages. This is the full wrap cover for print. So it's literally print ready. This is one we did for Black Girl Magic in a mandala style coloring page. As you can see, this is that. These are all ones we did with the Color Studio. So if y'all are interested in the Color Studio, let me know. If you are interested, put a 1 in the chat. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and continue with the next one. So that is the Color Studio, right? This is the Color Studio right here, as you can see. This is the Color Studio. Now, the next one is the Cover Studio. That is how we actually created our digital planner covers. My phone is on 10%. I got to hurry up. Okay. That is how we created our planner covers like this, right? This is a planner cover that we created with the Cover Studio. The Cover Studio, right? And we also created some other ones. I'm going to just show you a few because my phone is about to die. So we created this one, right? We created, I'm going to just pick ones. We created this one. Okay. We created ones for print as well. All of these are all created with the Cover Studio. Here's another one. So yes, that is that. And then we have the Planner Studio, which creates the planner pages. And it also does landscape pages as well. So, all right, guys, how you're going to get access, because I'm about to get off, is you're going to click my face right here. You're going to click my face right here. You're going to click it again. Thank you for the likes, love. You're going to click it again when it pops up in a little white thing. Then it's going to take you to my profile. This is my profile. You're going to then click right here. And if you want to get my live recordings, you're going to click right here. You're going to subscribe, and then you'll see the live recordings here. And I also post regular YouTube videos from time to time. These are regular YouTube videos. So yeah, but these are the live recordings, right? And then you're going to go back. If you want to get access to any of the studios that we talked about today, this is the Cover Studio by itself. This is the Planner Studio by itself. This is the bundle with the Planner Studio and the Cover Studio. It is discounted slightly, so you get a discount when you get it as a bundle instead of getting it separately. If you get it separately, you're going to pay more. This is the Color Studio, which we just went over. It was on sale the last 2 days. Now it's at regular pricing. If you want all three, you can get the bundle. And then after you get that, then you can come right after and get the studio. Because a lot of people have did that yesterday. So that is how you're going to do that. Now, if you want a PAY mint plan, if you want to get it for $0 down today, you're going to use Klarna. Right? So you're going to click here. Click here. You're going to scroll all the way down. This is the bundle. You're going to scroll all the way down, and you're going to click right here where it says Klarna. You're going to choose Klarna, right? And it's going to give you a PAY mint. You're going to click purchase right here. It's not going to purchase it. As you can see, it's on Klarna. You're going to click that. And it's not going to work for me because I didn't put in none of my details. But I'm going to show you what you're going to get. Give me 1 second. Let me put this in here. So as you can see, you can get this for $0 today. And then a PAY mint plan of $21.68 per month. That is the lowest one right there, as you can get. Okay, guys, I'm about to get off. The LINK will still be in my BIO. I'm about to get off now. So do y'all have any questions for me before I get off? Do y'all have any questions for me before I get off? Do y'all have any questions how we got this in the color studio? How we were able to get this in the color studio? All of these in the color studio. Do y'all have any questions on how we were able to get these in the planner studio? All of these type of styles, right? Do y'all have any questions on that? Or do y'all have any questions on the cover studio? You're coming back later? Yeah, I'm going to try to come back later, love. Most likely I am. I got to talk to Amazon first. You said just got here. Hey, love, do you have any questions, or do you want to? So what I just went over is how we're going to get access to the cover studio, the planner studio, or the color studio. So I just went over it, so I'm not going to go over it all. Be live again today, but I'm going to show you some of the stuff it created. This is what our cover studio created. This is for a digital planner, right? It also does print planners as well. So all of these are things that the cover studio has created, right? So y'all get the point. And then the planner studio is what creates the inside pages, right? This is what creates the inside pages. Okay. Yes, this is what creates the inside pages. It also does landscape as well. You get the point. And then the coloring pages. This is what our color studio does. It allows you to create mock-ups, interior pages, the full print cover. This is the full print cover in one go. It also allows you to create mock-ups as well in the front and the back cover by itself as well. So these are all things that we created with the color studio. So yes, guys, y'all get the point here. So do y'all have any questions for me? Because my phone is about to die and I'm about to get off and take a break and call Amazon, and then I'll be back on later. So if you're not following me, if you want to catch my next live, you can go ahead and follow me. If you want to see my recorded lives, you're going to click this picture, click it again. What time you coming back? What time is it? I'll probably try to come back around like 3, maybe around 3. And if you want to check out my live recordings, you're going to click my face right here. When it pops up again, you're going to click it again. You're going to then come over here. You're going to click it. And if you want to see the live recordings, you're going to click right here. I just started posting the live recordings. You're going to subscribe. And then you're going to watch the live recordings here. Okay? All right, guys. So I'm getting off. I'll be looking forward to see you, Kadeka. I'll be looking forward to seeing you. And yeah, guys. So I'm getting off. I'll check y'all in the next one. You're welcome, love.